Hello everybody out there in the wonderful world of Lithas. Still talking potions, except now we're talking the purple potion, which is alleged the best potion in the game because it actually does a better job of protecting your team from CC than the bunny Sprite. We're actually replacing the bunny with the purple potion, which also has, I think, the best strength stats of the 5 potions out there. So I say, Laheim, and let's dive into it. Alright, now let's see what these purple potions really all about. Let's look at the skill at a modest level 7, which is very achievable for everybody. You know, 1 or 2 of the events, like a Guardian Arena, or if they bring back the board game, the Frosty something, you should be able to get enough of these to match the bunny. I mean, I'm looking here at a 15-star bunny, right? And the 15-star bunny gives you some pretty good stats, 1.7 on the strength, while a level 7 purple potion gives you a 1.2. And I do believe a 15-star purple does go up just as high as the bunny in the strength stat. But when you look at the power, the ability of this potion, it says initial CD, which is not crit damage. I got yelled at, I got made fun of, I got picked on a little bit. It's a cooldown. So initial cooldown 10 seconds, and then every 8 seconds all allies gain 1 stack of control immunity. When controlled, they ignore it and lose 1 stack, while immune, they take about 4.5% increase in damage. So this one is tricky. So this is a more sophisticated potion where you really have to craft it carefully with the other sprites you have to make up for, you know, taking in more damage. Now, the bunny, on the other hand, if you look at his little skill, it says, when 2 allied champions in the back row are affected by any control effect in the battle, they immediately remove the controlled effect. Okay? So, 1 potion, your whole team is going to get protection from control. With the bunny, it's going to be the back 2. And it says for the next 3 seconds, their skill damage taken is reduced by an additional 28%, and they are immune to control effects during that period. Each champion can trigger an effect at most once every 9 seconds. Now listen, the bunny's a great sprite, but again, we come to the same problem, that to get a 15-star bunny costs a lot of money, a lot of summoning, a lot of convoking, a lot of special packs that you have to buy, whether it's in the Nor list or the Beast Feast. You really got to push for it. And this potion is significantly cheaper and pretty much does a very similar thing, and that's protect your team from control effects. And with this potion, again, this is not the blue potion. The blue potion is, I gotta say, is pretty simple. You know, you get the blue potion, you build it up, you got your shields, you got your durability, and then you figure out the best way to craft a team around you. With this potion, you gotta be a little more sophisticated. You know, you're gonna have to figure out how you're gonna want to work your astral plate. You have to figure out which other, you know, sprites do you want to use. Are you gonna use, you know, Wraithin with Cerberus and Lucky? Are you gonna mix it up with the chest? You're gonna try to find a perfect counterbalance to increase your damage when you run the purple potion. Because right now, the main reason people run bunny is to protect the back row, to protect, you know, their squid or their adjudicators that they want to keep alive longer to do as much damage as possible. You know, the bunny protects your damage dealers. Purple potion protects the whole team. And that's one of the reasons why so many people have gravitated towards the purple. You know, again, I'm a simple guy. I would prefer the blue, but, you know, again, this is an advanced potion, I think. Not everyone's going to make it work. Some people are going to put it on and they're going to get frustrated and they're not going to see an immediate effect. But some of the best players in this game really do utilize control effects to win. And that's how a lot of people punch up. That's how a lot of people win in Luxis tournaments or in Conquest, is they figure out a way to neutralize your team. And running the purple potion will make it more difficult. You know, I don't know, maybe some people will run the purple potion and the bunny. You know, I don't know. I know that if you run Wraithin and the blue potion, you know, you're double stacking shields, and that's pretty impressive. But these are all decisions that people are going to have to make what they want to invest in when it comes to the magic potion, and how you decide to build it up, or how you prioritize your potions to your astro plates to your sprites. Right now, my advice to everyone, pick one potion that you like and get it up as high as you can, and then maybe start a second one when you get to level 10. Because if you're not running the potion, or you're neglecting the potion, or you try to unlock them all before you build one up, you're going to be at a serious disadvantage. It's going to almost be like you're playing somebody with an extra sprite. 3 sprites versus 4, and you'll lose every time. So that's all I gotta say on the purple potion. It's sophisticated, it's advanced. A lot of the top players in the game are running it. You know, I unlocked it at level 7. I made the mistake of pushing the yellow, which I'm not impressed with. Outside of the stats it's given me, I don't think anything that it says in this description actually happens. I don't see big hits or big damage coming from it. You know, but I do like this purple one. You know, I've done better and lasted longer against some of the trickier players that I've gone up against. And for me, the next step is going to be the blue. But I'm going to finish the purple before I touch the blue. You know, the 20 scrolls it takes to unlock the blue, I could put into my purple potion. You go craft, you go level it up, and then you can see I need 7 to get to level 8. And then it's probably going to be closer to 9 or 10, I think, to get to the next level. You got to play smart with your potions. Be very careful how you do it. Don't try to unlock them all at one time. That's going to hurt you in the long run. You want to capitalize on the stat boost that it gives you. These bonuses are huge. And that's the best way to do it from my point of view. And that's it for the purple potions. You know, it's a war of couldn't find a purple shirt, but I got Skeletor, who's a purple character, and the music I'm going to pick, if I'm allowed to use it, is going to be Purple Rain from Prince. But outside of that, everyone have a great night and enjoy the first night of Conquest for this new season. Goodbye.